What is the lowest level you can beat Pokemon Red and Blue using a Rapidash? We are on to Agatha. So Agatha is pretty tricky. We have Fire Blast and a Mimicked Nightshade are about the only two things that can work on the Ghost Pokemon. And we don't have a lot of PP for either of those. So her using Super Potions and stuff like that can really mess us up. I had to level up to 49 because this is a level in which I can 3-hit KO the Gengar and the Haunter. And then I believe it's actually a 4-hit KO on the level 60 Gengar. But that level 60 Gengar is left with like 1 health or something. So this is really just RNG. Can we get past the confusions? Can the Gengar use Dream Eater when I'm not even asleep? Will the final Gengar use Toxic and Dream Eater? And that's really it. Let me know if you guys ever want to see some like outtakes of some of my bad beats on here. Because I do have a couple saved. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing those or you just want to see the win. So comment, let me know. I can definitely post those. You'll notice when we mimic Nightshade, we only get 9. So we really can't be wasting those on anything else. And then Agatha, I believe it's like just under a 10% chance that she's going to switch her Pokemon each turn. So if you use Nightshade on the wrong Pokemon, pretty much have to start over. We do have Fire Blast, which is something Scyther didn't have, which is pretty nice. But it is 85% accurate, and that also doesn't have that many power points. So we have to pick, okay, are we going to use that on the Golbat and Arbok, or do we have to use Body Slam a little bit? Are we going to try to use our Oko move? And when you're doing these, you have a general strategy, but you end up coming up with like 5 different strategies depending on what happens and what your HP is at what point. Like in these ones, if my back's ever against the wall, Horn Drill becomes a strat. But I would try to not use Horn Drill if I can, because that is pure luck. So yeah, if you look here, the Gengar had to been 1 or 2 HP. Used a Super Potion, and I knew I was level 50, so I wasn't going to knock it out. So I went for the Flamethrower, ended up getting the kill, which is pretty sweet. In this Haunter's got nothing on me. I got 1 Nightshade left, no Gen 1 miss. So there we go. How exciting, level 50 on Agatha. So the question I ask you is,